Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome once again to Let's Play Yoshi's Crafted World. My name is Actual20, and we're on episode 3, I think, and we're going to go to Minecart Cave. In the previous episode, actually, I was asked if I could change Yoshi's costume, so I will definitely do that for the person that requested that we grab Sheep Yoshi. Which one's cooler? Do we have any rare sheep? No, we don't. Oh, well, we have lots of rare sheep, apparently. We'll go for the Derby sheep, why not? So yeah, we'll get right back into it. Somebody mentioned, by the way, if we go back to the previous course, that I missed a couple of actions on the Yoshi mech, so I went back to do the course myself again, and I realized that you can actually charge up the punches on that robot. I won't be showing it off, I imagine it might happen again, but if it doesn't, yeah, you can charge up the punches, which means you get combos, which is really cool. And so now there's a level called Minecart Cave. Now if this is anything like Minecart Madness and Donkey Kong, I'm going to be very, very pleased and also very, very angry because this game is not meant to be difficult. It's meant to be a chill game. For cool people. Oh. I wonder if we can go all the way down here. Oh, no, that's definitely the bottom of the screen. And let's see, it looks like the game wants to go all the way to the top here. Yep. Huh, interesting. Okay, so this thing clearly explodes. Which is cool. Doesn't do anything though. Like, clearly there's a wheel here that we need to get somehow to put back on the car. But, I don't know really how you do that. Okay, cool. This is clearly a death pit as well. I like how you don't seem to have very many eggs in this yet. That's okay though. We have explodey dudes instead. Oh god damn it. Fine, let's get an egg instead. There we go. Much better. And up we go. And coins from everywhere. Amazing. We can use it to spend on amazing costumes. Oh, a red coin, even better. Oh, that's clearly nothing. Doesn't look like there's anything down here either. The problem is, with all of this, I just know Nintendo's going to do something where they keep something in a pit somewhere. Let's go. Oh, I see, that's what you're meant to do. Right. For a moment I thought I was being clever, and I clearly wasn't being clever. Amazing, good job, me. Give me more eggs. I wonder if they're unlimited spawning. It looks like it. There must be a pipe up there, I imagine. Doesn't look like you can get up there, though, which is very strange. Usually, like, they don't really have enemies coming from nowhere in this game, or it seems like they've avoided that for the most part. And I don't really know if I like enemies coming from nowhere when you've established that trend to begin with, you know? I think one of the most important things about a game is that it should try to be as honest with you as it can be. Especially one like this, you know, where we're not trying anything too taxing. Got him. Ah, good job me, I finally found the thing. Yeah, it's very, very Nintendo to have something down the pit there. And it's just something I suspected they were probably going to do. Based on just having played enough Nintendo games at this point in my life, that I can kind of suspect a lot of things are going to happen. No, okay. Clearly not meant to be a thing. Amazing. So, I very much know in my head that I want to push that thing, so I'm going to do it. I think there is something more to this than meets the eye. Yes, I was correct. And this spring takes you back up. Sometimes I amaze even myself. No. None of that. To an extent, I'm suspicious of how prominently that light is featured, but I don't think it's anything. We already checked blocks like this before, so I don't suspect anything too suspicious is going on. Okay, this looks like the way on, so let's go up and see if there's anything interesting here. Okay, well, worst case, we can definitely do that. Aha! And it gives us a smiley flower. Amazing. Definitely not jumping on that if I can avoid it. It's fine. That was very, very dangerous, by the way. I shouldn't have done that. That's interesting. Now this isn't obvious, is it? Oh, that's actually very obvious. Ooh, amazing. My finely honed instincts indicated to me that there was still something up there. Okay. Perfect. I don't really know what that spring serves to do. Other than to tell you there is something up there in secret. See, I'm pretty sure what's meant to have happened is the spring is meant to have fallen onto this, and then you're meant to be able to bring it over. Because it didn't do that for me. Unless... No, that doesn't work. Yeah, clearly, like, the spring is meant to be carried over by this somehow. And that's how you get up there. But I didn't do it, and I'm not really in the mood for restarting to try and solve this kind of puzzle. Not usually my... Unless... Okay. I used all my eggs. I'm not getting that one today, clearly. I like, you know, when you have a smart idea and it comes together, but, you know, it's still okay to just have had that smart idea. I thought that was quite smart of me. I'm sad it didn't work out. But yeah, I do like this LP just because the XCOM LP is very much full brain on the entire time. You just see me after I played it. I'm like, I don't want to say I'm a nervous wreck, but like I've been very, very intensely concentrating at this LP, or at that LP, as opposed to this one. I just don't really worry too much. Oh, okay. Let's go this way. Hold on, I haven't seen this effect actually. If we just go down. It's amazing. I'm really taking the time to appreciate it, you know? Okay. Okay, sure, that just kills you, apparently. Okay, let's go back. That was ambitious of me, I'm not gonna lie. Well, there you go. I found something interesting by doing that. Don't need to worry too much about the coins, I don't think. I don't think any of them are going to be red coins. I think that would be very mean-spirited of Nintendo. Damn, I need to find another egg. Oh, wow, it's very generous with lives, isn't it? It continues, at least. Hey, I got all of the things. Good job, mate. Okay. Need to go back and grab this dude. Where are you? Come on. I feel like this is a fairly, you know, basic level. I don't think it's done anything too creative that hasn't been done in the previous levels, really. Or done in other platformers, you know? There's an extent to which a platformer kind of has to rely... Okay. I can see what it wants you to do, right? Which is there must be another one somewhere. Oh yeah, of course, the one we left behind. Okay, so this was quite clever, actually. Requires you to have, you know, remembered the level fairly significantly to be able to deal with it. Perfect. Oh. Here we go. I think I missed one. I don't know where. I imagine the last heart was actually killing that piranha. So there you go. Woo! I will say this. The levels are needing me to take a little bit more time to concentrate now. It's a little bit harder to have a rant about whatever I'm thinking about that day. Oh, I must have got it somehow. Don't know when, but apparently I did. Good job, mate. So yeah, I think that's probably one of the weaker stages so far. It feels like it anyway. I don't think it was doing anything where I was like, wow, this is really cool. You know? Very much could just be me, though. You guys might have loved it. Please tell me how you felt. Whistle stop rails. So they're going on with like a train kind of theme. I wouldn't actually mind seeing like a kind of Minecraft Madness style thing going on, but I'm okay with it not being the case. I will say though, I am not getting tired of the art style in this game at all. I'm loving the flipping Shy Guys, by the way. Ooh! Get away from me. I'm like, yeah, I want a Minecraft Madness style level, and then it gives one, you know, not the exact same kind of thing, but an auto-scroller. So I know auto-scrollers are kind of reviled by a lot of people, but I actually really enjoy them. Like, the speedrunning community has done a lot of good things, but just utter hatred of auto-scrolling levels, I think is probably unfair. And they can do a lot of really interesting things. Especially, you know, when they're really cool like this one. Yeah, because I feel like pacing in a platform is really, really important. And auto-scrollers have this really, really important part where, you know, you can slow a game right down, that people have just been blasting through. And that's important for people to be able to, like, process, take things in, learn new lessons about the game as well. So I can't really hate them with the fervour that I think a lot of people do. Although, you know, the fast one in Mario 3. Very cool. Ooh! That was not fair at all. Don't you dare. How did Shy Guys know how to do this? They might have been able to do it in Paper Mario, actually. Ooh, hello, there's a thing here. It's quite hard to actually remember there's stuff in the background you need to go for as well. And so often it could be very, very relevant, and you just don't realise. Nice. Oh, I didn't even notice that part. Very cool. But yeah, I think they're being really, really inventive with their use of foreground and background here. And I think it does them a lot of credit, really. It's hard to do something really compelling, and they just, you know, use this mechanic really, really well. Like, it doesn't feel like a lot of the platformers I've played recently, and I think that does a great service, really. I think that's because a lot of the platformers I played recently are very, very difficult. I played Celeste, I played Tropical Freeze. They're all... I should have shot that Shy Guy. Oh well. They're all very, very tough platformers. And so it's nice to have this change of pace for myself. This part's actually a little bit trickier. I'm kind of impressed with how difficult it is. But yeah, like... I feel like maybe I'm finding things more difficult in games because I just don't get enough practice anymore. And when I do play, I play a lot less consistently. I think that's the best word for it. So, you know, I'll play stuff with the LP, but I'm only doing that once a week or so. It's only for about an hour, 2 hours maybe. And so, you just don't get the kind of practice that you used to get when you were younger. And I think I've said this on the XCOM LP as well, right? But, like, I've done pretty difficult things in platform games, for example. So I've gone quite far and I want to be the guy, I've got the kid in Super Meat Boy, all that kind of stuff. And a lot of that was just because I had the time and the drive to just sit down and blast out these levels as hard as I physically could. And just keep going at them with this sheer bloody-mindedness until eventually I'd win. And now I'm 30 years old at this point, and I have a fairly reasonable job that takes quite a lot of my time. And you wouldn't think it a revelation, really. It's not. It's not a revelation at all. But... oh, God damn it. Yeah, sure, go for it. It's not a revelation tool, but, like, having that much less time means that, you know, whenever you play a game, you're like, I'm wasting X amount of time, but I could be doing something else. And it's a mindset I really dislike having myself, because I think it takes away from games that I'm really, really enjoying playing. That means I take breaks more often, all that kind of stuff. Ooh! What did I do? And so, yeah, trying to get that balance is difficult, I think. Tin Can Condor, super rare. By the way, guys, if you like any of these costumes, give me a shout in the thread, and I will pick one for the next for the next set of episodes. But yeah, that balance means that I kind of just have to accept there are things I can't do in games anymore. And I know this is kind of similar to what I was talking about with fighting games as well, but